your page.
Well,
I had to, I had to type your name, not your stage name, because that's how we're friends.
Yep, I'm looking for it now on your page. Okay, there we go. And
So
what I will do is
I
I will
had
share it.
I had to type your name, not your stage name, because that's how we're friends. I'm hearing myself on it. So if you can turn the volume off on your computer so I don't
I
hear
already,
my.
I already took care of it.
Thank you so much. Well, Facebook Comic Spot is here for a short promotion. Comic Spot, as you know, was developed by this military veteran. Today we have another military veteran here and a veteran of comedy. We have Vernon Davis, who is his stage name is Longhorn the Comedian. You all know him. Don't be sitting there acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know, if you're 30 years younger than me, 40 years, you still know who he is. So he is an comedian. He is a public speaker galore, and he is a writer, and he's here to promote a book. And once you graduate from the original interview of Comic Spots, you get to come on once a month and promote. He took me up on it. So here he is, without further ado, the amazing Vernon Davis, Longhorn the Comedian. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Miss Linda. I appreciate you so much. And from
Thank
all the
you.
comedians that you have interviewed, we want to say thank you because honestly, it's a wonderful thing that you do, giving us a face and a voice, giving out people to see a side of us that they don't normally see off the stage and in our
Thank
regular
you.
homes and just being regular people. So we thank you from the
Behind the
bottom of our
mask.
heart. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank
behind the
you.
mask, exactly. And
Thank
people, they give me a
you.
hard time. They go, when they see me do interviews, they say, well, where's your hat? Well, I don't wear my hat in the house, but they're hanging up there on the wall. So,
You're a true gentleman. If you don't wear your hat in the house, I trust you.
well, there you go. There you go.
How's
But
life been before we get into your new book? How has life been?
life is amazing. Life is absolutely amazing. I have no complaints. I'm happy, healthy. The family's happy, healthy. The sun is shining. I'm on this side of the dirt. So I think I'm 10 for 10. So I'll take that.
That's awesome. It's so nice to continue to get to know you because I interviewed you and you lived through that. So I know you can make it through a lot.
Well, I interviewed you too.
You did. You had me on your show. You interviewed me and let me do some comedy. Trusted me.
Well, you know what? And in this pandemic that we're going through, we've got to give each other an opportunity to be creative, to have an outlet, because honestly, we're not getting on very many stages right now. So
That's
every
right.
opportunity that we have to shine, hey, we got to share that with each other. So that's why, I didn't have a problem with you because honestly, I know that you're a great person and a great comic, so and a veteran. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for really serving. I just joined, I mean, I could have had to do something dangerous, but not really.
Well, it happens.
I had it really good. I didn't have to even take out the trash or pick up anything on the ground. I have nothing to complain about. I got a lot of attention too, I'll tell you.
But there you go.
Well,
So,
you get 5 whole minutes to talk to us all about your book,
well,
Messages in the Madness.
no, and there it is right there. The copy I'm holding in my hand is the author's edition of it. So they allowed me to order 5 copies of it, and it says right across, not for resale. So this means I get to keep these copies. But yes, Messages in the Madness is a combination, not combination. It is a culmination of essays and short stories about my life over the last 11 years. There's quite a bit in it about comedy and my life in the comedy game, regular life, business, family, living and losing, uh, veteran suicide prevention, because at one point in time when I got out the military, I was real close to the edge. I'll put it like that.
Me
It also,
too.
so we also, excuse me. No, I don't have the coronavirus. That is called, I'm allergic to Missouri. So it's my allergies acting up.
The show
So
me state showing up.
yeah, but So the book also is about motivating and inspiring people, helping people to understand and see that they're not the only ones going through various things in life. That there's a number of people that have been through the same things that they have, even me. I don't have a lot of titles behind my name. I don't have, well, I do have quite a few titles in front of my name. But at the end of the day, I am just like you. I get up every day, I put my pants on the same way that you do, and I go through life trying to figure out how to make it better. So therefore, that's what my book is about. Is written from the perspective of a man, a black man, a veteran, a comic, a speaker, an everyday person, just trying to do my part to make this world better. I even talk about some of the racial issues that we have going on in the country, which of course is a hot button, and I have to talk about that because yeah, I'm 125% brother. So basically there's something in here for everybody. And even though my book is written from a comedian's perspective, if you take that word comedian out and put in whatever your title is, whether it's beautician or garbage truck driver, or I'm sorry, waste management professional, or whatever your job is, and you take and you put your title in there, it will apply to you. So therefore I wrote the book for not just for comedians, I wrote it for everybody.
I love
And
that.
ironically, the majority of the people that read it are not comedians.
Wow.
So, and it's available on Amazon. You can actually go to Amazon and read some of the reviews. I've got a couple of reviews about it on there already, so I'm very appreciative of that. The book was just released in June,
Gee.
and so I'm very happy with the progress of it. But I'll be honest with you, Linda. I wrote this book. I and when I got it published, I said I don't care if I don't sell but one copy. I would have then realized a dream.
Yes,
And that dream was
absolutely.
to write my own book because my mother wrote two.
Oh my gosh. What did she
So
write about?
my mother wrote about, well, one was called ABCs for the Soul. So it was more of a spiritual book,
Mhm.
helping people with their spiritual walks in life. And then she wrote another book called You Knew I Was an Addict. And what that book was about codependency.
Wow.
So it was very enlightening. It was about her life story. And I read it and I learned some things about my mother that blew my mind. So, but yeah, she wrote two before she passed. So I wrote one. Now I got to catch up with her. But I'm already working on book number two and book number three.
What are the other two books going to be about?
Well,
Longhorn.
the second of the book, Longhorn Vernon, doesn't matter. I answer to both of them. Just don't call me late for dinner. Um, the second book is going to be called Messages in the Madness, the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. So what I'm going to talk about that is other stories that have transpired in my life that are meant to inspire and to motivate people and to show again that I'm more like you than more like you than people may imagine. I'm going to talk about actually being raped at 12 years old. I'm going to talk about going to Germany and how that came about to go perform for the troops. So it's not going to be all sad stories. It's going to be just real stories about real things that's happened in my life. And
I
then
love it.
the third book is going to be, it's called Let Me Fix That For You. And what I'm doing there is I'm taking some of the things that white people think they know about black people, and I'm fixing it for them. I'm explaining it to them. One of the chapters is called Not Arrogant, Not Cocky, Confident.
I like
And
that.
basically explaining that, when some people see men of color, they think that we're being arrogant or uppity or anything. We're just confident, and we have to be confident in everything that we do. I learned that from being in comedy because a lot of the places I go to perform, yes, I do urban, but I do mainstream and blue collar. Some of the places that I've gone, the only thing darker than me has been asphalt. So, so I had if I walked in, shrunk down like a little flower, then who's going to respect me? But I have to come in with confidence, with my head held high, my shoulders back, and walk in like I own the joint. Otherwise, hey, I could come up a missing person. But anyway, so uh, I was just happy to get this book done, and it made it so much easier for the other two books, to just start flowing. So I've been writing on a regular basis on those two books. I'm hoping to have them both done. I'll say by March of 2021.
And you're going to let me know when they're done.
I'll be happy to let you know when they're done. And I'll
And you come
probably even
back
send you a
on.
copy of it. I'll be happy to come back on. But like I say, one thing I do want to tell your viewers is no matter what I'm speaking to y'all. I'm a man who has accomplished a number of my dreams. I haven't hit the lottery yet, but hey, I'm still here. If you have a dream, I don't care how old or how young you are, pursue it. Get out there, get at it, and it's not too late until you're dead.
There you
Now,
go.
if your dream is to be an astronaut and you're 70 years old, you might just want to smoke some weed because that's about as high as you're going to get. But in the interim, whatever it is that you're trying to do in this life, go for it. And don't go for it half-assed. Put your back into it. Get out there and get to it because tomorrow's not promised.
There you go. Wow. You give me body goosies. That's real talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me come on. Again, it's Messages in the Madness. You can find it on Amazon, or you can go to my website, which is under my real name because I've paid off all my warrants, so I can use my real name. You can go to my website, www.VernonEDavisII.com. So it's my name, Vernon E. Davis II, .com. Or you can just Google me. I'm out there, Longhorn the Comedian. All my links lead back to Vernon E. Davis II. So
love it. You're amazing, Vernon Davis II. Are you related to the football player?
No, people ask me that all the time. My son's name is Vernon the Third, actually. And quite frankly, I think if my son was Vernon Davis from the 49ers, I wouldn't be telling jokes. I'd be somewhere in Tahiti, chilling on the beach, spending his money. So
wouldn't that be funny if somebody introduced you on stage as Vernon Davis from the 49ers?
That would be funny, but one of the funniest intros I've ever had. Well, you guys know my stage name is Longhorn the Comedian. I'm from Texas, but one night I was headlining at Stanford's Comedy Club in Kansas City, and one of the Glazer brothers introduced me as Foghorn Leghorn. I swear to God.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
But that would be funny though. But Linda, again, I thank you for the opportunity. I thank you for what you do. And quite frankly, I thank every comedian that sees this or entertainer that sees this. Thank y'all for what y'all do because honestly, it's you guys that help keep the world going around. Keep making them smile, keep making them cry, just keep entertaining them. And most of all, don't forget about you. Take care of you.
Don't give out until you've actually taken care of yourself first.
Exactly.
Non-sexual meaning. And so thank you so much. And you guys, we got to get out and buy Messages in the Madness by Longhorn the Comedian, VernonEDavisII.com.
Again,
Amazon.
Yep, find me on Amazon. Yes,
Amazon, and not the river on the internet. Get woke. Thank you so much, Longhorn the Comedian.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you. Bye. Love you lots.